These are the list of 10 most awarded artists in Africa. I think a lot of people are really surprised about the list. We have to carefully craft this list and get to understand that award na award to an extent. This does not show the superiority or the influence of these artists across Africa. I have to start from number 10 down to number 1. On number 10, we have Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is a Ghanaian artist with 45 awards. That is an interesting one. These awards spans both the local and international awards. Number 9, we have Two-Face Idibia is a Nigerian artist with 50 awards. Two-Face Idibia has actually impacted in the Afrobeat landscape in Africa to an extent. In the year 2004, Two-Face was still on top of the Afrobeat Africa before handing the baton to the likes of D'banj, Mohit, and others. Right now, Afrobeat has grown to an extent, and a lot of people can really attest to that. Based on the qualifications and the awards the likes of Burna Boy are getting, it's not easy to get a Grammy nomination or to be awarded a Grammy award. On number 8, we have Tiwa Savage with 55 awards. He's on top of Two-Face Idibia. On number 7, we have Diamond Platnumz from Tanzania. This guy has over 64 awards. Number 6, we have Burna Boy with 70 awards. Burna Boy is a Nigerian artist, and this guy has won Grammys to his name, and he's a Grammy nominee for 2024, and a lot of people are really excited at this. What do you have to say about Odogu? Don't forget to leave that in the comment section. Number 5, we have Shatta Wale with over 77 awards. Shatta Wale is a Ghanaian dancehall singer. This guy has actually impacted in the music landscape of Ghana. To an extent, he is an ardent supporter of Nigerian music industry. Number 4, we have Davido with over 109 awards tied to his name. Davido is a Nigerian singer born in US. This guy has actually worked hard enough to be on top of the list, and he's a Grammy nominee right now. In 2024, he was nominated into 3 categories with his timeless album. What do you have to say about Davido? Number 3 on my list is Sarkodie, a Ghanaian rapper with over 111 awards. That is a big win for the hip-hop sector in Africa. We have to give it up for Sarkodie right now. He is the most decorated rap artist in Africa. That is a win for Sarkodie to an extent. And it's also a win for Ghana music industry to show that these guys are really putting on some efforts. Number 2 on my list, we have Angelique Kidjo. She is from Republic of Benin. She has over 140 awards to her name. She is 5 times Grammy awardee. Another interesting part of her, I think this music thing does not have to do with the population of your country. That is something I believe about music. Number 1 and the highest is Wizkid from Nigeria with 147 awards. Wizkid is a Grammy awardee and is also one of the finest Nigerian singers. This guy is one of the richest Nigerian artists, and a lot of people can really attest to that based on his recent works, Made in Lagos album and More Love Less Ego album. He recently dropped another EP, and a lot of people are really connecting with Wizkid at a time like this. What is your own take about my list so far? I want you to put that in the comment section. Many people will be arguing about this list so far and saying that yes, we told you the likes of Sarkodie, they are bigger than the likes of Davido. That is a lie. The list is based on local and international awards. When we talk about big in the music industry, you are talking about the influences of these artists to an extent. And when you look at the Afrobeat sector, you should be talking about Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, and you should be also talking about the likes of Angelique Kidjo as most influential artists. But when you talk about the rap sector, I have to give it up for Sarkodie to an extent, and also Emma Abaga from Nigeria. I think we have to understand this list from a dynamic point of view and don't argue with yourself. What is your own take about my list so far? I want you to put that in the comment section. I want to speak about the reasons for domination of Nigeria on African music landscape, and a lot of people will really tell you that yes, it's based on Nigeria population. That is out of it.
You know, enter inside, but they take the teacher did what?
Because you need to understand how the game plays. What about countries like US with their population overtaking countries like India and China in terms of entertainment or music? That is something you need to understand and put into your awareness. We have a whole lot of reasons why Nigerians are dominating in the Afrobeat sector in Africa or the music environment in Africa. Increasing globalization. There is a kind of globalization of the entertainment industry where we don't have to sell physical CDs and all those things. Apart from selling physical CDs, there's a global trend to it, and a lot of people can access your entertainment from anywhere. And this is owing to the fact that there's a growth in the technology sector of the world, and a lot of people are really ditching the analog for the digital, and that is really telling a whole lot, redistributing income and popularity around the world. And we have to appreciate that, and Nigeria is really taking advantage of that. Popularity of streams platform. This is an interesting one. You need to understand that ever since the advent of stream platforms, a lot of people are really taking advantage of that. It has become easier for artists to make music without promoters and this thing, and to promote it all alone on their platforms, and that is really paying off. Right now, music cannot really be restricted to international boundaries because the internet does not have boundaries. Anybody can access your music portal from around the world, and that is really another thing we need to look into. The popularity of stream platforms like Spotify or Apple Music and a whole lot of platforms have made it easier for a lot of people to thrive, especially Nigerians in this digital age. International collaboration. A lot of countries overlook international collaboration as an opportunity for them to globalize their artists to an extent. I keep saying it, the best way to export your artist or to export your music or yourself is to collaborate internationally, because those countries you are collaborating with, they have their own audience, they have their own artists, and they have their own music environment. So when you collaborate with them, you are joining yours with theirs. That gives you a bigger engagement. Unique rhythm and quality of production or music production. This is actually helpful for Nigerians out there because they've invested in quality production ranging from producers, from DJs, and then we have videographers and the rest. The likes of TG Omori, they collect as much as $100,000, about 100 and something million naira, just to produce a music video. That is to show you where these guys are really investing their energy in. What people see out there tells a lot about the music environment in Nigeria, especially. Exponential rise in digital marketing and sales, and also social media to an extent, has actually helped a lot of people, and we can really attest to the fact that yes, a lot of people are, especially artists and some kind of producers out there, are taking advantage of the social media to promote their work, and it's really working out there, and we can really attest to that and tell about the story from that point of view. And some people should understand that social media actually plays a major role in promoting and expanding your music culture to an extent, because it helps you to get visibility out there. That is one thing a lot of us in Nigeria are taking advantage of. Population of Nigeria is never the sole reason for Nigerian dominance in the music landscape in Africa, and you should not envy Nigeria on that, because they've invested their effort over the years, and that is what is really paying off right now.